Hello, dear viewers. Hope you all are doing well. Welcome to Revision Time. We are studying Business, Trade and Commerce, Class 11 Business Studies. So far, we have studied about what is business, what are business activities, what are different types of economic and non economic activities, and also looked into the classification of industries. If you have missed these videos, attaching the link in the description box, please go through it. If you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please subscribe and hit on the bell icon so that you do not miss important video notifications. Today, let us start with objectives of business. What are objectives? So, objectives, we can call it as an aim or a goal which business wants to achieve by performing business activities or business tasks. So, everyone who is doing a business directed their achievement of certain objectives. So, they have certain objectives which they wants to achieve. Whatever they are investing, they want something out of it. So that can be their objective. The main objective of every businesses can be, the main is profit, making profit out of business. But there are also different types of objectives which business wants to achieve by performing the business activities. Let us understand them one by one. First is market standing. With market standing, I mean that the position of business in the market. Where does this position stand when compared to its competitors? What is the reputation and goodwill of this particular business? What is the market standing? What is the value of that business when compared to its competitors is known as market standing. Obviously, if we have good reputation and goodwill in the market, the business's chances are there that it will grow more and more. The consumers will have a trust with the business that they are providing quality goods and services at reasonable prices. So that is what is known as market standing, to have a reputation and goodwill when compared to their competitors. Next is innovation. Innovation is nothing but to have new ideas, to come up with new ideas. And in today's era, we all know that how important is innovation and creativity in every field. So business is also one such field that where we need innovation. Innovation has become an integral part of every field, we can say. There is a new ideas, new adoption every day. So businesses also have to adopt themselves to the innovations. We have to not only stick towards the traditional marketing aspect, but also bring innovation in the method of selling, in the method of production, so that we reduce wastage and do our work very efficiently. So innovation is an important, and every organizations must adopt themselves to the changes and innovation. Next is productivity. Productivity means how efficiently or how smoothly the businesses is using all the available resources, how smoothly the activities are conducted, and within the given time are the products and goods and services or manufactured and all the work. So productivity is nothing but a measure of efficiency. Next is physical and financial resources. Physical and financial resources means that every businesses need physical resources like plant and equipment, building, machineries for daily activities of business. Financial resources means money to expend for day-to-day activities. Maybe it can be wages, repairs, or any other petty expenses. So physical and financial resources are very important for every businesses. Next is earning profit. As we discussed it in the very first, that profit is the main objective, profit is the main motto why every business is undertaken. So profit can be a blood, we can say profit is the blood of business. Every business, it's very obvious that every business or whatever a person has invested wants return out of it, and that is only a profit. So earning profit is also an objective of business. Social responsibility. With social responsibility, we mean that every business exists in society. It's a part of a society, so it has certain responsibilities towards the society, towards the welfare of a betterment of society. So every business have their social responsibility. These are the objectives of business which a business wants to achieve, and if they can analyze their performance in this case, whether how they are achieving their objectives, how near they are to their goal, and if there are any discrepancies or corrective measures they can take. These objectives helps them to understand where they are standing in achieving that goal, and if they think that they need to take any specific measures, they have to take it and achieve certain objectives. So these is about objectives of business. The next topic which we are studying is business risk, a very interesting topic, I can say. What is risk? First of all, risk, we can say, may or may not happen. Risk is nothing but possibility of losing, possibility of loss. Now, business risk. What are the risks involved in businesses? We call it as business risk. It is possibility of inadequate profit, that is less profits, or even loss due to uncertainty or unexpected events. So the environment of business is ever changing. There might be the various changes that every day happens, which a business is not prepared of, it had not planned. So uncertainty is nothing but unknown, uncertain. All of a sudden any events come in which may result in inadequate profit, fall in profit, or even a business may face losses due to such events, is known as business risk. So there are two types of business risk, that is speculative risk and pure risk. Now, what is speculative risk? Speculative risk is possibility of gain as well as possibility of loss. Speculative risk means there's a speculation, there might be gain because of such activity, or there might be loss because of that activity. Example, changes in market condition, including fluctuations in demand and supply, changes in price, changes in fashion, taste of customers. Now, here let us take an example that for a particular product, there's a huge demand in the market. So, a business undertakes the production of that product on large scale. So, the production is on large scale. Now, all of a sudden, the demand for that product falls. In such case, the business will have to incur loss. If there's no demand, for whom they will sell that product? So there might be loss. But there's another flip of coin there, that if the demand for the product is increasing and increasing, then whatever large production they had undertaken results to be a boon for them. So speculative risk is nothing but a speculation, may or may not happen, and if it happens also, we are not sure if it may give us a gain or if it will give us a loss. So speculative risk. Next is known as pure risk. Pure risk is possibility of loss or no loss. So there's nothing about gain here. But if any such events takes place, with that event there might be loss, and if that event does not take place, there will be no loss. Example, fire, yes, theft or a strike are the examples of the pure risk. If these events undertake, we have to face loss. If we don't face these events, there's no loss. So this is about speculative and pure risk. So speculative risk is speculation, might or might not happen, or might be gain or might be loss. But pure risk is completely with the loss. If the event takes place, it's the loss. If the event does not take place, it's a no loss situation. Next, let us study about nature of business risk, and then we will look into the causes of business risk. First, nature of business risk is that risk is an essential part of every business. So every business, there is one or the other risk involved. There's no business where there's no risk. So risk is an essential part of every business. Risk arises due to uncertainty. We all know that uncertainty is something which we have not planned, which we don't know might occur. So uncertain, so it's very uncertain, unforeseen, where the business has not planned for that particular event and such event takes place. It's known as uncertainty. So business risk arises due to uncertainty. Next, degree of risk depends mainly upon the nature and size of business. Yes, very correct, that as big as the company, as big as they are taking the activities on the large production, that big will be the risk. If the business is small, the scale of production is small, the risk will be small. So degree of risk depends upon the nature and size. Next, profit is the reward of risk taking. We all have heard about no risk, no gain. So every business, there's a risk involved, and if the entrepreneur is smart enough to take up that risk, then there's profit is the risk. Profit is the reward of the risk taken. So we have to make sure that we are taking calculative risk. We are analyzing all the prospects of that risk, and then we have to undertake that risk when we are sure that we can tackle it. Then the profit can be the reward of risk taken. Next, we have causes of business risk. Why might this risk happen? Why might this event take place? First is natural event. Natural event is the natural calamities where we have no control over, like earthquake, flood, and all such activities are natural causes due to which we have to face loss. Human cause, the various activities like negligence by a person, or employees go on strike, dishonesty. There might be various risks which can happen due to human. So these are known as human cause. Economic causes is nothing but the causes which are related to the economic conditions due to uncertainties in demand or supply of goods and services, the competition or the change in the technology, the method of production, all such are economic causes. And next is other cause. So other cause, it might be due to unforeseen events like bursting of boiler in the or any machinery in the business, or fluctuations in the rates, mechanical failures, political disturbances, which all leads to the possibility of risk. All such are other causes. So these are the various causes of business risk, that is natural cause, human cause, economic cause, and the other causes. So this is it for today's video. Today we have studied about what are the different objectives of business, what is a business risk, and what are the nature and causes of business risk. If you have any questions related to today's video, you can put it in the comment section. We are happy to help you. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel, like our video, and share our channel with your friends. See you in the next video. Until then, happy learning. Signing off.